right, so I'm going to have a taxi back here a little bit. Eastland traffic helicopter 837 to Romeo, holding short runway 17, Eastland. Check if somebody is coming here. Eastland traffic helicopter 837 to Romeo, taking off runway 17, Eastland. We want to get to 40 knots first. 40 knots. Yep. So here, once you see 40 knots, we raise collective a little. We keep a little bit aft cyclic to have our 60 knot pitch attitude. Then we raise to our 5-minute takeoff power, which is 23.5, what we just calculated. Okay.
Okay.
Now we keep our 23, so we can actually raise a little bit more. So this is 23 inches. Eastland traffic helicopter 837 to Romeo, just we will depart the area to the west. Eastland traffic. So, are you ready? Ready?
Yes.
Okay, hand and feet on the controls. Okay, you have controls.
I have control.
You have controls. Okay, let's start climbing here. Or keep climbing. Here, this is a big highway. This is where we want to follow again. Okay.
Traffic 75 Romeo, Romeo's on left base 14,
okay, keep your airspeed here. Speed up to 70 knots here. Okay.
Last call, Brownwood.
Clear left, clear right.
People traffic 439,
okay, now we follow the I-20 again.
Okay.
We climb to 2,500 feet again.
2,500.
2,500.
Stevens County Breckenridge, helicopter 20 Mark Papa is 4.5 to the south-southwest at 500 feet inbound for the ramp. Stevens County Breckenridge. People traffic 439, left and wind for 14, so.
Okay, and now we stabilize with 80 knots.
Coleman traffic 425 Hotel Alpha Saratoga in 12 miles to the west, going to fly over midfield for a left downwind runway 17, 18 full stop, 14 up below.
Gator.
Hotel Alpha going to fly left downwind 15, Coleman.
Now we can already prepare the next frequency. It's still a little bit, but no, actually we have to get the
Steeple traffic 438-970, turn to left base, runway 14, short approach, Steeple. Stevens County Breckenridge, helicopter 20 Mark Papa, 1.5 to the south, 73,500, and straight in for the ramp, Stevens County.
Okay, the next one will be 120.1.
120.1.
Yep, and we stay at this altitude now.
Yeah, sorry. Decatur traffic, clear track 447, 5 miles to the southwest. We overflying midfield to enter the right teardrop left downwind 17. Decatur.
Cleveland traffic,
Okay,
Reno
let's
265
get it.
on
Yep,
the
perfect. Exactly like that. Change a few numbers and then get back up
Straight
again.
in approach for runway 15, 7 miles out at 3,000 feet, Cleveland traffic.
So now stabilize the airspeed again. Okay, we want to speed up again here. But here, when you speed up, you see we are descending with 500 feet per minute. You have to raise collective here. Okay? When you give forward cycling, raise collective, then you are not descending.
Coleman traffic 45 Hotel Alpha 5 miles west, overflying midfield for a left downwind, runway 15, full stop. Coleman.
Clear traffic, clear track 447. 3 miles to the southwest, we'll be overflying midfield.
Once you are stable again, then we put in the last, we need 1 to 0.1. Okay, back up again. Because we lost a lot of airspeed, we are only at 65 knots, so we are speeding up again.
Cleveland traffic, Reno 265 on the Alpha 5 miles out. Straight in approach for runway 15, 5 miles out at 2,500. Cleveland traffic. Diesel traffic, Warrior 3970, turning left downwind for 14, Stevenson.
Okay, we are constantly descending, you have to raise collective here. When you speed up, raise collective. And stay on the right side of the road. Okay, and now put in 1 to 0.1. Oh no, what did you do now? Okay, so stabilize again, let's speed up to 80 knots.
Steamboat traffic, 43970, left base, runway 14, short approach, Steamboat.
And every time you speed up, you have to raise collective. We are constantly descending here. We have towers here, so we want to climb again. Because we are too low here. As you see, we have the towers here right in front of us. We are pretty close to them. So let's keep climbing. Raise collective a little bit more so that we start climbing. And keep at least 2,500 feet here. Okay, so we keep our 2,500 feet. And now when you want to speed up, raise collective a little bit so that we are not descending. Raise collective a little bit more, we are descending again. Gonna put trim on again. Should make it a little bit more stable here. Gregory Simmons, traffic helicopter 8372 Romeo. We are 2 miles northeast of the field at 2,600 feet, heading westbound along the I-20. Gregory Simmons traffic. CSC Airport. Slow down a little bit here. 80 knots. A little bit aft cycling.
Albany traffic 246 Charlie Mike clear after runway Albany correct.
We are descending, brace collective a little bit more. Brace collective. And we are drifting to the right. You see that we are drifting away from the road. We need a little bit more left cyclic input so that we can actually fly straight level. Now we are drifting to the left. Just make an imaginary straight line. Look straight outside. So the most important thing for you is to look always straight outside at the horizon. Then you will see, and you said you have your like imaginary straight line, and then you'll see if we are drifting, if our nose is going up or down. A little bit more forward, we are losing airspeed here.
Delta traffic, Skywagon 5235 Delta is 5 out from the east to be entering a left downwind for a low approach. Tailspin.
Charlie Mike, taking off from runway 17, closed traffic, Albany traffic.
I have controls.
You have control.
I have controls. Okay, I'm gonna take over for a few minutes because you've been flying for a long time already today.
Okay.
So just relax your arms, because when you're getting closer to the Charlie airspace, I have to do all the radio navigation, I have to put in the squawk codes, so I will need you to be able to fly steadily. Okay, so relax here for a few minutes, and then you will take over again before the airspace. So we have towers here again, so we fly in between. Can you raise carpet just a little bit, because we are just a tiny bit, because we are on the edge of yellow, just a little bit. Yep, that's fine.
Traffic 246 Charlie Mike, left downwind for runway 17. Okay.
Albany traffic, helicopter mounted on the hotel. Be departing to the south, got traffic, be no factor.
Good thing is we still have a tailwind, but once we are past this Abilene, so where we do our next fuel stop, we check the weather again. Wind is not as strong anymore, but it's still windy, so we will have to see how that works. We probably have to slow down a little bit when it's getting bumpier and a little bit windier, but we will see once we land and refuel again. We check the weather. So every stop we do, with every stop we're gonna check the weather. Yes, this is for when we take off, but now we fly for about 90 miles again, and then we are flying further and further to the west, and the weather is constantly changing. So this is when we took off, but this is, as soon as we take off, it's not, this one we can forget about it, because this is behind us now. So we have to see what is the next airport where we are going to. We are getting closer. How's your back? Your back?
Back?
Yeah. Because Park said yesterday after this flight, it's like, oh my god, my back is hurting. I mean, he was flying a long time when he said that, so once during the flight, once you feel that your back is hurting or you need to move your position, let me know, and I will take over for a little bit, and then you can rest a little bit before you keep flying again.
Okay.
Traffic 802 Alpha Tango, are you on frequency?
We are about 15 miles away from the airport. Okay, are you ready again?
Jump 1 minute to jump.
Okay,
1 minute to
get
jump.
your hand and feet on the controls. Ready?
Yeah.
You have controls?
I have control.
You have controls.
Traffic, citation 1956 Alpha is...
But here we are immediately banking to the right. Okay, roll out here, fly straight. A little bit more to the left. We constantly drift to the right here.
Okay.
More left cycling. We are constantly drifting. We have this wind from the south, so we are constantly getting pushed to the right, so we need a little bit more left cycling input. Elevation is getting higher here, So we are pretty close to the ground, so let's keep climbing to 2,800. 2,800. Yep, let's level off here.
Traffic, Hotel 172, Juliet Alpha, 6 miles to the east at 6,000, going to fly over midfield and deep spiral down for a power off landing. Paso team traffic.
Race collector said we are not descending. Let's change the frequency.
Papa, we.
Pipeline 1146 Papa, Abilene Tower, Roger, Abilene altimeter 3001.
46 Papa.
And pipeline 1146 Papa, just continue and call your turn southbound.
46 Papa, we'll call turn set.
Race collector said you're not descending. Race collector. Abilene Tower, helicopter 8372 Romeo. We are 10 miles east at 2,900 feet. Request the I-20 east to westbound transition.
Helicopter 8373 Romeo, squawk 0316. Helicopter 8372 Romeo, squawk 0316.
0316, helicopter 8372 Romeo.
Helicopter 8373 Romeo, 8 miles east of Abilene Airport, radar contact transition through the Class Charlie airspace approved.
Transition through the Charlie airspace approved, helicopter 8372 Romeo. Okay, so we have contact we can fly into, and
Helicopter 72 Romeo, you're just going to be east to west and then keep going west, or what's your route of flight today?
affirmative, we want to follow the I-20 westbound, helicopter 8372 Romeo.
Roger.
Race collective said we are not descending too much here. Keeps this altitude.
visual aircraft information, Yankee now current, Abilene altimeter 3000.
Every time you get a new altimeter setting, you have to change it because then our altitude changes a little bit, depending how the pressure changes. So every time you fly through an airspace or you get information about a new altimeter, always put it in.
Okay.
Keeps the airspeed here. And here we follow the I-20 here. Here, this is the Abilene, the international airspace, airport here. This is now we are in the Charlie airspace.
And tower pipeline 46 Papa, turn it back southbound.
Pipeline 46 Papa, roger, contact departure 127.2.
1272, 46 Papa.
Not sure if we have to contact departure at some point, so I put it the departure frequency 127.2. Follow the I-20 here. We dropped the nose way too much, so we have to be way more careful with our cyclic inputs, because we sped up to more than 90 knots. Aft cyclic to slow down a little bit. Raise collective a little bit more.
Helicopter 72 Roman, just wanted to confirm you were trying to follow I-20 to the west?
Affirmative, we follow I-20 westbound, helicopter 72 Romeo.
Okay, roger. It looks like you're following the loop actually right now currently.
Okay, because here on ForeFlight it shows me that we are following I-20.
Okay, roger. So you're just going to follow the loop all the way back around to I-20?
Affirmative, we will follow the loop, helicopter 72 Romeo.
Roger.
Helicopter 72 Romeo, contact departure 127.2. Good day.
Contact departure 127.2, helicopter 72 Romeo. Have a good day. Okay, change the frequency. Abilene departure helicopter 8372 Romeo with you.
Departure 8372 Romeo, Avalon departure radar contact, and say altitude.
We are at 2,800 feet, helicopter 8372 Romeo.
72 Romeo, roger.
More aft cycling to slow down again, because our nose was dropping a lot again. Keeps us 2,800. Okay, we are descending too much here. Okay, you have to be more careful with the cyclic inputs. We don't want to have this constant at our nose dropping too much here. Now we follow this road here to the south.
Okay.
Oh no, actually, go. We go straight here.
Avalon approach, Shark 65, level 13,000.
Shark 65, Abilene approach, Abilene altimeter 3001, advise when you have information Yankee, send maintain 6,000.
I'd set to maintain 6,000, and we just picked up Sierra over at Dias for Shark 65.
Shark 65, roger, thank you. Shark 65 traffic, 11 o'clock, 5 miles, appears to be north, westbound, altitude indicates 4,000, unverified.
Shark 65 searching.
A little bit more aft cycling to get back to 80 knots.
And departure pipeline 46 Papa, registration change, please.
Pipeline 1146 Papa, air service terminated, squawk V4, good day.
Thanks for the help, good day.
Shark 65 traffic now off of year 12, pressure 11 to 12 o'clock in 5 miles. Altitude indicates 3,800.
Keeps us 2,800, 80 knots. Because we fly in another Charlie airspace now.
Roger, Skyline 2 and X-ray with you 3,000, climbing 5,500.
Skylane 2421 X-ray, Abilene departure, radar contact, say altitude, climate 2.
5,500.
Raise collective a little bit more so we are not descending
Skylane
more.
21 X-ray, roger, maintain VFR, proceed on course.
All right, VFR on course, Skyline 2 and X-ray.
Shark 65, we got the traffic in sight.
Shark 65, roger. Confirm last calling November 3249er Delta on Abilene approach.
Okay,
Last
so
call, say again, you're coming extremely low.
next frequency we will need is 122.8. Oh no, actually, because we want to land there.
3 o'clock appears to be
119.025.
Roger, thank
So
you.
119er first.
November 3249er Delta, Abilene approach, Abilene altimeter 3001. 3001, thank you.
Yep. Okay, stabilize again. A little bit more airspeed.
Shark 65, just to be advised, Dias Tower is LZ16, support cancellation of our farthest frequency. Copy that, we're tracking, and we can cancel IFR at this time. We'll head to the northwest of Dias, and then coming from the west. Shark 65, roger, IFR cancellation received, maintain VFR, maintain your current squawk. Current squawk, maintain VFR, Shark 65, we got the field in sight. Shark 65, roger. Shark 65, you're looking to do the east to west bumper? If you can approve that, we could, that's what we're looking for. We can do either one now. Shark 65, roger, proceed on course and expect that. Alright, we'll proceed on course for an east-west bumper, Shark 65.
So now we need 119.02. The small one now? Yeah. Yeah, exactly. This is the AWOS frequency. This is when you fly through, sometimes in a Delta airspace too, but every time you fly through a Charlie airspace, they tell you a squawk code. Usually we have to squawk 1200 for a VFR flight. Yep. When tower tells us squawk VFR, we just press this VFR button here. Then we automatically, so you don't have to put in 1200. So when he tells us squawk VFR, we just push this VFR button. If we fly somewhere and they don't see us immediately at the if they don't see us immediately at the radar, they tell us press ident, and then we just have to press the ident button here. Today they already picked us up immediately on the radio, on the radar, so he told us squawk 0316, and then you have to repeat that back, so you have to tell them the squawk codes they gave you. And then, yeah, basically then you have your radar contact and then you can fly into the airspace.
Squawk VFR, good day.
He just told him radar service terminated, squawk VFR, then we have to press it. When he calls us with our call sign, then we also have to just press the VFR button, and then you will see we immediately squawk 1200 again. For now we are still on this frequency, because we are still in this area for the Abilene airspace we just flew through.
Approach Skyline November 5187 Alpha at 9,500.
Here we just go straight. Because here we speed up again a little bit. When you see something like that, you don't have to follow this curve, you can just go straight here.
Okay, correction, November 5187 Alpha, Abilene approach, Abilene altimeter 3000. 3000, freight 7 Alpha. November 52880, contact forward center 13537. Good day.
3537, good either.
Shark 65, contact Ice Tower, good day. Ice Station Tower, Shark 65, thanks.
A little bit more to the left, because we are constantly banking and drifting a little bit.
November 2 Alpha Sierra, contact forward center 12745, good day.
12745, 2 Alpha Sierra, thank you.
November 72 Romeo, radar service terminated, squawk VFR, good day.
Helicopter 837 to Romeo, radar service terminated, squawk VFR.
November 72 Romeo, first change, good day.
Have a good day, helicopter 837 to Romeo. Okay, so now I just pressed this one here. We are squawking VFR again. And now, in the meantime, we're gonna squawk 122.8.
Sweetwater Municipal Airport, Avenger Field. Automated weather observation 1711 Zulu. Weather, wind 190 at 11 gust 18 visibility.
It's a little bit windy with gust 18, but we can land there. So keeps this altitude here so that we are not descending more.
Skyline 9 Tower Delta, final 17, 2.
traffic, that's
How can I?
You have to say it a little bit louder so that I can actually hear you. Okay, so speak up a little bit so that I can actually hear you. So what did you want to say?
When if I on solo flight, how can I change the altimeter setting?
You have to do it with your left hand. So you have to put it here. You have to never let go of the cyclic. With the next one, you're gonna try this during the flight, because this is why I tell you have to do everything during the flight. You never let go of the cyclic with your right hand. So you will do everything with your left hand. So change the frequencies with your left hand, and when you have to change the altimeter, you have to lean forward and change the altimeter with your left hand. Next time we get an altimeter setting, you will do that with your during the flight too. Because you already know how to change the frequency with your left hand, and the altimeter setting is basically the same. Never let go of the cyclic. Here you can see the I-20, it makes a little bit of a curve to the left, and then so here we can go straight over this open field. We don't have to follow this curve, we just go straight here until we meet the I-20 again. Because we are pilots, or we are helicopter pilots, so in this case we can just go straight. We don't, like the cars, we don't have to follow the road. In this case we just go straight here. Okay. Gonna speed up a little bit. And raise collective when you do that. When you give forward cyclic, raise collective so that you are not descending. Okay, raise collective more. Now we just fly straight until we hit the I-20 again. slow down a little bit here. Half cycling. Because every time we drop our nose so much, we speed up quite a lot. We try to have a constant airspeed of 80 knots, and this is what we can do that with when we look outside with our fly check. So when you look outside at the horizon, then you immediately will notice if your nose is going down or up. Because if you give too much aft cycling, the compass will go up and the horizon will be below the compass. When the compass is going up, which means our nose is going up, and we slow down and we start to climb. If we here see that when we see at the horizon and the compass is going down and the horizon is above the compass, which means our nose is going down, and we will also speed up and descend. So you can see a lot of things by just looking straight outside. Let's change the frequency again.
Visibility 10, ceiling missing. Temperature 33 Celsius. Dew point 14. Altimeter 3002. Remark.
Okay, so now 3002. You have to change it to 3002. Because we were at 3000, we need 3002. Now you have to lean forward a little bit and change it.
Automated weather observation 1720 Zulu weather wind 170 at 13 gust 18 visibility.
Okay, you have to try this now.
Ceiling missing.
Because we have to change the altimeter.
3 Celsius. Dew point 14. Altimeter 3002. Remark. Density altitude 4.
Okay, what are you waiting for?
800.
We have to change the altimeter to 3002.
Okay.
Sweetwater Municipal
Yep,
Airport.
just a tiny bit.
Automated
This
weather
is
observation.
just lean forward a little bit and then change to whatever it is.
Weather wind
Okay.
18.
Change the frequency again.
12 gust.
Adventure traffic helicopter 8372 Romeo. We are 10 miles east at 3,000 feet, following the I-20 inbound landing runway 17. Adventure traffic. Here we have antennas here. Don't drift too close to them. Stay away from the antennas here. This is the I-20. We are going straight so that we can enter the left base for runway 17. Adventure traffic helicopter 837 to Romeo. We are 5 miles east, 2,800 feet, inbound landing runway 17, Adventure. Don't go down lower. You're not in the traffic pattern yet. If there's a big tower, don't fly directly towards it. You constantly have to scan the area. Power lines below us. This one here is the airport. Okay, we have to descend here a little bit more. Trip comes down here. More to the right here, that we can set up for our base turn. Adventure traffic helicopter 837 to Romeo. We are 2 miles east at 2,800 feet. We will join the left base for runway 17, Adventure. You can be with me on the controls, but I will be on the controls here because it is gusting up to 18 knot. Actually, this is the airport right in front of us. More to the right here. This should be runway 22, but we will land at runway 17. Adventure traffic helicopter 837 to Romeo. We will enter the left base for runway 17, Adventure. That's runway 22 and over here is runway 17. Okay, I have controls now?
Yes,
I have controls. obvious that it's getting gustier here. Adventure traffic helicopter 8372 Romeo turning final runway 17, Adventure. Here when we turn final, you always want to have like your constant descent angle. Here I'm gonna approach for a little bit longer because there's no taxiway in between where we could actually exit. At the end, when your airspeed, when you are in approach to land, and if your airspeed drops below indicated 30 knots, you don't want to have more than 300 feet per minute descent rate. Remember the reason for that? What is the reason why we don't want to have more than 300 feet per minute? What is the reason? What is the danger when we descend when our airspeed is below ETL and we have more than 300 feet per minute descent rate? We have to know this. We talked so many times about it in the ground class. I can't hear you. Fix your mic up. What is the danger when we have power applied, more than 300 feet per minute descent rate, and airspeed is below ETL? What is our biggest danger here? VRS, vortex ring state. These are things we have to know. You guys have to study. You guys did not study at all because I have this problem with pretty much all of you, that you just don't study. Okay, you really have to start to study. Adventure traffic helicopter 8372 Romeo exiting runway 17 at Charlie. Because this is one of the biggest dangers. When you fly, you have to know what dangers we have. Okay, a big danger for us is vortex ring state. We have to know these things. Did you study anything at all while you were waiting for flying? Did you study?
Yep.
No. If you would have studied, you would have known vortex ring state. What other dangers do we have? Do we only have like a really flight danger? Is it only vortex ring state, or do we have other big problems? We have 7 hazards that are really dangerous for us. What about loss of tail rotor effectiveness? What of dynamic rollover? These are all hazards we have to know. Sure, this is a fuel station. This 100 low lead. Jet A. Go with the fuel truck swarm. Try to set down into the wind, makes it easier for us. RPMs. So now shutdown. What do we have to do first? I cannot hear you. You have to change your mic. Okay. RPM collective down. RPM 70 to 75. Friction on. Started our timer.